What's the sitch, bitch? Come with me now as I continue to shirk the most exciting mainline for years in favour of yet more obscure novelty repaints. It's Transformers Black Convoy Pen. So this badass biro bro rocked up a year or two back from Japanese general merchandise masters Sentinel, who you may know from their bewildering taglines and that one obscenely huge non-transforming Scorponok doll. And it's one of 3 overpriced Optimus-themed pen men, because if you're gonna release an oddball Transformers novelty item, you better make it Optimus so folks will recognise it. And if you're gonna do one, you might as well go for the hat trick, because Decepticon fanboy schmucks also have money. So yes, this is Black Convoy Pen. I love the name, it's all business. And at first glance you'd be hard pressed to tell it turned into a pen, or indeed anything, because this robot mode is unambiguously, absolutely flawless. I mean, look at this dynamic little dickhead, he looks like a friggin' Reveltech or something. Like, he's got so much detail going on, and he's so awesomely stylized with like this supercharged anime spikiness. I kind of feel like this is what Pat Lee was going for. Posability's fairly solid and smashing. Like, he's rocking every joint imaginable with this kind of sassy waist bob. He just does the lot and looks awesome doing it. I mean, look at that pointy little head there. He's just a megastar with the kind of Gundam-y spike crown. Arms are killing it with the shiny smokestacks, punchy power fist and commanding curl. And the torso's even packing a kind of ab crunch come shrug with a bonus hidden death face. Gets a little messy around the ass area. Like, this massive clunky skirt assembly's a bit of a visual headache. But check out them slamming gams. They're just perfectly primely styled with the staple shin vents and tidy sculpted wheels. So little Nemesis Pen comes armed with a tiny ion blaster which doubles as the ballpoint. But weirdly the instructions seem totally opposed to the idea. Whatever, you can't control me, do what I want. I don't even know what happened. So yes, the robot mode's actually moderately mind-blowing. Like, it's the kind of thing that doesn't even feel like a Transformer. I guess it isn't, technically, being from Sentinel and all, but it really feels more like one of those high-grade Japanese imports, like a Figma, or an SH Figart, or whatever the weebs are into these days. It's just a crazy detailed, super stylized, hyper-posable 4-incher that just makes me melt. And I should bloody think so too for 45 quid. So the transformation's quite unlike any other I can think of, being as he's turning into what is essentially a straight line. And honestly, it's admirably overdeveloped. Like, it pulls out some unexpected hip flips and the legs are a goddamn revelation. And it is kinda bonkers that all this impressive engineering's in service of an alt mode that is possibly the most banal thing I've ever seen. It's a pen. It's literally a pen. I mean, it's a fine pen, it's chunky and functional. Chunctional. And like, it does feel okay to write with, but do you really want to trust your handwriting to a Decepticon?
Dear Fantastic, I certainly hope this letter finds you well. I have been doing quite splendidly since our last encounter in the winter of 2012. I certainly hope that we can once again convene and enjoy snacks and beverages and tell tales of times gone by. Yours sincerely, Thew the 14th.
Guy. Again with this. It's every time with this guy. Okay, but seriously, I get that it's a novelty alt mode, but it's just so bloody boring. Like, I don't even know what else to compare it to. Like, here's some of the pens. It just doesn't have that same zing as other novelty ones. Like, it's not funny like Night Convoy, or cool like PlayStation Prime. This is just like an inside-out action figure stretched out into a long linear lump. But look, it's not the kind of thing that's worth getting mad about. There's bigger problems. Maybe the alt mode's a big pointless joke, but you kind of knew that before you got involved. It's kind of the point. But as an action figure, Black Convoy Pen absolutely slays. In fact, it's probably the most perfect Optimus robot I've ever seen at a Legend scale. And a bargain at just 5.5 times the price. Right on! But like, right on. Right? Anyway, big shoutouts this time to James and the crew at Orbital Comics! Smell you later, sweet potato!
Be sure to subscribe for more Thew's awesome Transformers reviews. Limited appeal, keeping it real.